Oscar BEVIS, IFL TV MTK Global, here with a very good-looking chavvy, Nathan Gorman. Hello, mate.
That's going to be a new nickname now. You've got it on me now.
I just said to you, we were sitting there watching, and about 20 seconds in, we all looked at each other and we went, yeah, he wants to take his head off.
Yeah, that was the intention. Oh, listen, it wasn't the intention. If I'd have won by a point or if I knocked him out like I did do, win's a win for me. I'm just glad I come out. Both of us come out healthy and safe. That's the main thing. Yeah, I really enjoyed it, mate. Got a good knockout victory over someone who's been beat by good opposition. And we move on to the next now. Fight number 19 ticked off.
Is it quite satisfying how clean it was as well? Because sometimes when you are gunning for someone, it can be a bit messy. It can be like forearms up close and it can get a bit scrappy. You were landing clean shots as well. Yeah. It was like, it was like a measured aggression.
Yeah, definitely. I got headbutted in the first 10, 20 seconds. And he cut me eye, and obviously when that happened, I thought, this could, obviously technical decision or something can happen. Because let's fair, it can happen in boxing, bad luck, things like that. And I've got the worst luck in the world sometimes. So I thought, I've got to try and put it on you now and try and get you out of there. And obviously I did, and I'm very happy.
Can we see the shine? I just turn a little bit because I want to see the... It's not too bad, there's a little cut there. See, I didn't know that. I didn't know you had a cut until you come out of the ring.
I didn't know I had a cut until I got back to the corner and the referee went, there's a cut in your eye. But it's what it is.
You shouldn't have even gone back to the corner, do you think? Do you not think that really shouldn't have gone past the first?
It shouldn't have done really, but it is what... Like the referee said to me, I give him every single chance. So fair play to him.
And obviously boxing centres around the jab. You knocked him down with a jab. You set your shots up with a jab. I mean, I take it you've been working on the jab because it worked. It worked a treat.
Man, listen, I spent months, but I say months throwing one jab after jab after jab. But drills pay the bills today, and it prevailed tonight. I'm very happy.
And you know what I'm going to say, because I know that David asked Steve Bunce to say it. I know it's been mentioned in the last two interviews I've just watched you do. Yeah, it's my job. David Adeleye. I know I've asked you about it on Fight Week. Where do we stand after his win last night and you now?
Right. How can I put this? If you're me now, you're 19-0 and you want to fight for British and Commonwealth titles, would you fight someone 5-0 you're not going to get a title of? And if you beat him, what's the public going to say? Oh, you fought someone 5-0. And if I got beat by him, which I wouldn't, then it's backfired and said, you got beat by someone 5-0. So it isn't a win-win situation. If he was in line for the British and Commonwealth titles, not a problem. I fight him Monday morning. I fight him tonight. But he isn't. You know what I mean? The only credible opponent out there, and he should have more respect on other lads' names, is, I think, Fabio Wardley. You know what I mean? The lad's English champion. He's fighting Eric Molina tonight. He's even called him out. I know he has. But he needs to crawl before he runs. It's a long, hard road. And without being horrible, has he been punched in the mouth yet? He hasn't, does he? He's had everything his own road. Let him have a tough seasoned man, heavyweight man. What's going to grab him, maul him, headbutt him, hit him between the legs, spit at him. Everything. That's what he needs. I've had them. You know what I mean? Someone what's very experienced. Listen, I am not bothered about fighting anyone. I'll fight anyone in the world. It doesn't bother me. A fight's a fight to me. Truthfully, I look at fighting the way I look at walking. It is what it is. Truthfully, that's the way I look at it. And I have no more fear than David Adeleye than I have in my hat. So, but like I said, he's irrelevant at the minute. If he comes irrelevant for them British and Commonwealth titles, because that's my main goal at this present moment, then we'll talk, not a problem. But until then, it's a one-horse race.
Do you think he could actually learn a lot? And I don't want to sound patronising towards David because I like him, he's a nice guy, but look, do you think...
He came up to me yesterday in the way and he said, it's all love, brother. Then he goes on the camera saying I'm hiding in my room and all shit like that. It's a load of bollocks. You know what I mean? Why would I hide in my room from him? Like, it's boxing. You know what I mean? It doesn't bother me in the slightest. A fight doesn't bother me, but I know David from past and present. I know he's talking up a fight and building up a fight and stuff, but just be yourself. There's no need to build up a fight. We'll probably end up fighting in the future. We're both under the same banner, but it is what it is, isn't it?
So I didn't want to sound patronising, but do you think he could actually learn a lot from sitting down and talking to someone like yourself who's faced a defeat, faced sort of the roller coaster of the pros so far, and is for more years deep into their career? Do you know what I mean?
Exactly. I've had all sorts of things. I've been injured. I had to fight through it with one hand. I've been, like you said, I've been stopped. I got splattered at the O2. No, I've had all sorts happen to me through my career. All sorts. So he's got to go through all these. I'm going to go through more again. I've got a lot of boxes I got to tick. What happens when you're in round 12 and you get caught with a shot? You got to get up again. I mean, it happens. You got all these boxes to tick. He has, I have, and a fair few of us have, but it happens. See what happens.
Well, by the time this goes out, we'll know if Fabio Wardley has beaten Eric Molina. One, do you think he will? And two, that's a fight that Dave mentioned it. Nice. Get people licking their lips out, I think.
Yeah, definitely. Listen, I know Fabio. He's a very respectful fella. I have nothing bad to say about him. To be fair, I've sparred him. It would make a very good fight. I think he'll beat Molina between 4 to 6 rounds. I think. Very credible opponent, Molina. Obviously, he's a tough game. He's boxed for world titles and stuff. It's a fight, like I said. If there's two heavyweight opponents, what's credible for a British title, it's me and Fabio Wardley, I think. I'd imagine it would come off probably mid-year, end of the year, or something like that. But same again, it all depends what Joe Joyce's doing with the belts. So Joe, if you can, mate, just give us them belts.
I'm bloody hoping Fabio wins now you say that. One more thing. You didn't manage to beat Filip Hrgović, but you beat Hughie Fury, so you're going to get on the phone and wind him up about that.
Say again, mate, sorry.
You didn't manage to beat Filip Hrgović, but you beat Hughie Fury, so you can get on the phone and wind him up about it.
I wonder that.
Well, I mean, it's still like, you can't really take too much from that, I suppose. You never know. You could have fought the worst Pavel Sarri, you could have fought the best. We don't actually know, but it's something, isn't it? It's something, isn't it?
Without being horrible, how do I know Pavel Sarri never injured his back warming up? You don't know. Or that could have been the best of him. You don't know. Like I'm saying, I'm not going to blow smoke up the ass and hype myself up. The win was the right step forward for me in my career, and we move on from there now. We got the win. I'm happy and content, and we push on now.
Right, congratulations tonight, Nathan, and thank you for speaking to me.
No problem. Thank you.
Brilliant. Cheers, brother. Brilliant. Well done, mate.